As for the biggest names on the market, Tuesday was day one of Tour Melo 2014. I'm trying it out, with Carmelo Anthony making the first of 5 scheduled stops to meet with would-be employers. First up, Chicago, where the United Center was appropriately decked out to make the 7-time All-Star feel his most at home. Got to do it. Once inside, Melo was greeted by potential teammates, including Derrick Rose, Joakim Noah, Taj Gibson, and of course, his possible future coach, Tom Thibodeau. Rose's presence in particular was noteworthy because he's been reluctant to participate in recruiting free agents to join him in Chicago. After the meetings, Melo and friends reportedly dined together, Noah included. Part of the pitch may have been simply, dude, we really need you. Because Melo does well what the Bulls have not done well recently, and that's score the basketball. As you see, they were in the bottom third of the league in scoring and shooting. So, D.A., just how attractive is the situation in Chicago from Melo's point of view?
Well, certainly very attractive. You know, the Bulls are a team that they are a playoff team, obviously, but they can do much more. We've seen them do much more in years past. If Derrick Rose is back next year and it's anywhere near his normal form, you know, you're talking about 2 All-Stars with him and Noah. You're talking about an extremely good role player in Taj Gibson, you know, a young swingman in Jimmy Butler that played very well for them last year. They have some really good pieces to build around, and to your point, they have trouble scoring. So you would happily let Carmelo be Carmelo and let him do what he does, which is score the ball. It's a good fit for him, but you know, Houston's going to make the similar pitch tomorrow when he meets with the Rockets in the morning, that he'd be a great fit for them down there with better talent, they say. And then Dallas will say the same thing when he meets with them tomorrow afternoon. You know, so that everybody is going to make that pitch. But I think it's a good fit in Chicago especially, but not bad fits in Dallas and Houston either.
And obviously the player has to consider a lot of factors as he makes this decision, including quality of life, the personalities of the teammates he'll be playing with, money always a factor as well. From a basketball point of view, is there anywhere that makes more sense than Chicago and Carmelo?
Well, first thing, the numbers that you put up on the screen, I mean, they're 30, they struggle to score, but you put Derrick Rose in a lineup, those numbers are going to change because he's a dynamite player. And then their draft pick is going to score the basketball. They need a little more bench help, but you can put Carmelo into any situation. He is a natural-born scorer, one of the best in the business, isolation, quick off the dribble, gets to the free throw line, does a lot of things. So he can fit anywhere. The matter is what's best for him, what's best for his family and his long-term future, and those are the decisions he has to make.
I said it again last night. You know, this is the best place not only for him basketball-wise, but it's the best place for the Knicks to have him go if they're going to try to get something out of the deal. And they could put together a nice package, get something back, and New York starts with a clean slate.
Well, Tour Melo, is that working for you?
Sure.
Sure.
Nice.
A little, just a little bit. You're lukewarm on it. Tour Melo continues throughout the week. It's a work in progress. From New York to Chicago. We've already seen him there where he hooked up with Joakim Noah for the day. Next up, Houston. Dwight Howard will meet him there, and Dallas, both on Wednesday with Dirk Nowitzki there to greet him. Then on to the Lakers in L.A. to talk it over with Kobe Bryant, and from La La Land back to Lala, his wife, in New York City.
Nicely done.
Let's bring in Jeff Caplan from NBA.com for more on the Texas leg of the trip. Visits with the Rockets and Mavericks on Wednesday, Jeff. The Rockets will get Melo in-house first. What are they planning for him?
Well, they've got a pretty exorbitant little plan for him. They've got their space-age locker room all set up with welcome Melo and life-size posters of him with, the trophy and other things, sort of like Chicago did today. I guess in this day and age, it helps for guys to visualize themselves holding the trophy. So that's what the Rockets will have in store. The meetings, obviously, with James Harden and Dwight Howard will be there, and Rockets legend and Houston legend Clyde the Glide Drexler. So they will roll out the red carpet for Melo just as Chicago did today.
Pulling out all the stops. The Mavericks have yet to announce a new deal for their biggest free agent, Dirk Nowitzki. To what extent is his deal tied to their success in recruiting Carmelo?
Well, it's completely tied. I mean, they'll take a look at what Melo wants here. They can't really offer him the max. So Dirk could end up taking less if Melo decides he wants to play with the Mavericks. that could dictate Dirk taking less to give Melo more. So Dirk's just kind of in a wait and see right now. He's coming back to Dallas. There's no doubt about that. He's just waiting to see exactly where the dollar figure is going to lie for him.
Thanks, Jeff. That's Jeff Caplan with us from Texas, where Melo is set to do his Texas two-step.
Thank you.